and ladies, start your podcast.
Welcome to Backstretch Babes, the podcast where two girls prove NASCAR just ain't for the boys.
I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Emily.
And we're the Backstretch Babes. Gentlemen and ladies, start your podcast.
Welcome to Backstretch Babes, the podcast where two girls prove NASCAR just ain't for the boys.
I'm Tiffany.
And I'm Emily.
And we're the Backstretch Babes.
Welcome to our channel where we yap about NASCAR and NASCAR drama.
We have to talk about our background, so we'll just go ahead and start that way. So, guys, as you can see, we are very excited today because the Hendricks, which Emily's actually has the writing, so go look at hers. But congratulations, Hendrick Motorsports. You finally did it. All 4 cars are in the top 10. Cookout 400 at Richmond Raceway. Let's go. Let's go. So if you guys didn't catch on or you don't keep up with NASCAR and you found yourself here, we are about to talk about NASCAR. So either stay if you want to have some fun or click away if you're boring. Right?
Yeah.
Right, Emily?
We'd rather you not click away.
Yes, so stay.
You gotta stay. We're fun people.
Yes, even if you don't like NASCAR, we're going to try to make this entertaining for you. But Emily is going to hit you guys with the Richmond Raceway fun facts. So what happened with Richmond Raceway, Emily, with the fun facts?
All right, so this track was originally started as a half-mile dirt track known as Strawberry Hill because it was built on a farm. We love that. That sounds very like Virginian too.
It does.
Just a farm. Its first race took place in 1946 before it was eventually paved over and reconfigured into today's famous 0.7-mile D-shaped asphalt short track.
Very nice. And can we consider this, I guess, one of our home tracks technically, because we have Martinsville, which is closest to us, and then we have Richmond, which I would say is probably second closest other than Bowman Gray, but that's technically not in Virginia, so.
Right.
But, yeah, so I actually.
Close.
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
It's still close.
It is. Enough. We'll call it a home track. Why not? But I went this weekend to watch the races, although they were not the most entertaining races. That is okay. We still had some good outcomes. Emily, do you want to take the Craftsman Truck Series or do you want me to take it? It's up to you.
I'll take the Truck Series.
All right, go for it.
So we are going to jump into the Truck Series, which took place on August 15th. Was supposed to take place on that Friday before, but... You know, them dang weather delays.
We had some weather.
They'll get you.
Yep.
So, they had to postpone it until Saturday. So, I'm just going to run through the top 10. So, we got number 1, Caden Honeycutt. Started second. Got a total of 76 points. In second, we got Corey Heim. Started 16th. Got a total of 37 points. Number 3, we got Christian Eckes. I really hope I'm saying that right.
Yep, I'm pretty sure that's right.
That's what we're going to go with. Started 12th and got a total of 45 points. We have SVG in 4th, started 1st, total 0.0 since he is a Cup Series driver. In 5th, we got Grant Onfanger.
You got, yep, it was the first one. You nailed it.
Yeah. Started 4th, got a total of 48 points. Number 6, we got Jake Garcia, which I don't think, this might sound really bad, but I don't think I've ever heard that name.
I don't think you see it. You don't see it much.
No. Started 21st, got a total of 32 points. In 7th, we got Chandler Smith. Started 3rd, got a total of 40 points. 8th, we've got Tristan McKee. Started 13th, total of 31 points. 9th, we got Giovanni Ruggiero, started 14th, 28 points. And then 10th, we've got Daniel Hemrick, started 20th, and got a total of 30 points.
Nice. I do have to interject real quick before you go over the stages because I have a funny story. So when I was there this weekend, and I didn't get to tell you this, they had us taking bets of who was going to finish first. And I picked Lane Riggs thinking I had it in the bag. And then come to find out, he didn't even place in the top 10. So that's pretty
That's
crazy.
okay.
I
Which, I
know.
mean, Lane Riggs is a solid pick because he does, I feel like he does very well every weekend, but I guess it was just not his day.
No, it wasn't. Which was crazy because I was going to pick Corey Heim, and then somebody had already picked Corey Heim, so I had to go with somebody else. So I was like, all right. I was trying to think back. I was like, Emily and I have been over the truck races the last few weeks. Who would
That's
be a
right.
good pick? And then I was like, Lane Riggs, and then, yep, you saw it
Solid
happen.
pick, but of
Yeah.
course, when you pick him, he doesn't
It always
come
happens.
through.
Whenever you put financials down on somebody, they do bad. So that's just
Not the
that's the way it
financials.
goes. But yeah,
Yeah.
I'll let you go into the stages though after that. I just thought that was funny.
That is funny. That's how it always works out, though.
Yeah.
It's okay. Watch next week, and you won't put any money on him, and he'll finish.
He'll
Like
be
top
number
top.
one. He'll be
Yeah,
number
he'll be
one.
number one. So moving on to the stages. In stage 1, you've got Caden Honeycutt, SVG, and then Grant Onfanger. Onfanger? One of those.
It's such an interesting last name.
Yeah. And then stage 2, we've got Caden Honeycutt, Lane Riggs. At least he did something in that stage. And then you got Grant Onfanger again.
Nailed it.
And then jumping down to the race occurrences, don't have much to say. It was a very, I mean, I would say kind of boring race with not much action happening. But that's okay. Yeah. We're going to have some like those. But lap 75, you have Tyler Ankrum and Mason Massey are over the wall too soon. And I feel like most of these are just mainly like everything happened on pit road.
Yeah.
And like not even on the actual track. Lap 84, Ty Majeski blocks Corey Heim on the front stretch in a battle for 7th, and both make contact, causing some damage to the right front fender for Heim. Lap 145, Riggs slow on the left front and drops from 2nd to 6th. SVG, of course, has an uncontrolled tire. Seems to be a trend nowadays.
Yep.
And then lap 216, you have Stuart Friesen crashes in turn 2 from 18th. And that is about all that happened in that truck race.
So I'll bring up, I guess, a couple funny things that I witnessed while I was there, since this was such a boring race. But at the risk of canceling myself, I did doze off during the race. But that's okay, just in the middle. But I did wake up just in time to see Caden take the win. And I don't know if you saw, Emily, but he shotgunned a beer on the finish line. So
I did not see that. Oh
yeah,
my gosh. Honestly, good for him.
I know. So I thought that was hilarious. I was like, you go, man. Because, man, it was hot. It was hot in Richmond this weekend. I bet that beer was super, like, refreshing. Fresh. So
super cold.
Yes.
Super fresh.
Yep. But other than that, yeah, not much to say. The race was pretty boring. Like I said, dozed off, got a couple laps. I got a lap nap in. That's what we're going to call it. But
lap nap.
A lap nap. But yeah, that being said, I guess we can go ahead and go in the Cup Series, because I don't really have much to say other than I picked wrong and
I fell asleep.
I fell asleep. It was a rough truck race for me. But to be fair, I stayed there the night before through all the rain delays, so I didn't get home till late. So I was tired when they moved us to the next day early. I was quite tired. Definitely needed an energy drink. So, all right. We will go into the Cup Series race, which was Megamind took all of it. If you catch my drift, Emily's trying not to laugh. I am so surprised, by the way. Though. I just have to point this out. I did try to look for a meme before this of somebody who made Joey Logano into Megamind. Why has no one done it? Somebody do it. Yeah, no one has made a meme. Yeah, I mean, it's just...
We need a new background.
We do, and it's too uncanny to not do it. Like, they look just alike. And that being said, I like Joey. I don't hate Joey. Like, I was indifferent about him winning, really. It wasn't, like, who I wanted to win. But, like, you know. So, that being said, top 10. Joey took it with... He was number 1. He started in starting position 10. Total points of 73. Chase Briscoe finished in 19, which I do have to say, he was up there a pretty long time. Like, I actually was thinking
Yeah.
there for a little bit that he was going to win. So,
Yeah,
but
I
he's,
kind of hoped he was going to win. I don't know.
yeah.
I like Briscoe.
Yeah, I
So,
genuinely thought he had it for the longest time, but he started in second, total points 52. Austin Cindric, who is actually super tall, I don't know why
very.
he's huge. Like I
He is a,
saw,
like, lean, tall, mean machine.
he is
I mean,
he walked by me when we were doing our tour down there, and I like looked at him and I was like, I have never noticed how tall he was.
you
Like
probably have to, like, look up at him.
yeah, but he looked like a big old goofball. He was just grinning at everybody. He seems like a nice fella. But he started in position 23. He got a total points of 48. And then we got the Denny Ham sandwich. We got Denny Hamlin. He started in 14th, which is not his best starting position. I mean, I don't know if he's going through a couple of rough patches or what, but I mean, he's still finishing the top 10. But I keep picking him to win, and he's just not quite pulling it off yet. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens. But total points of 46 for him. And then, thank the Lord, we got Chase Elliott in fifth.
Woo!
He started in 13th, total points of 38. We have Kyle Larson, thank the Lord again. Started in position 30th, which we need to talk about what Kyle did with getting on the
Yes.
plane, all that stuff. We're going to have to talk
Yep.
about that later.
Yeah.
But so you guys stay tuned for that. But he got a total points of 31. Christopher Bell, Lord bless him. This man keeps finishing but cannot finish first. But he's
Right.
trying. We still have faith in him. What are we going to do? But he
Yes.
started in 8th, finished one position ahead of that in 7th. Total points of 36. Josh Berry again with the top 10 finish, which is crazy.
Another polar bear in Richmond.
I know. Speaking of pole, he might get the pole if he keeps going. Because I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if he got the pole one time. I don't know what's going on with him, but he's racing his little butt off, his little polar bear butt off.
That's
He
right.
started in position 3 and he ended up in 8th, total points of 40. And then Yay Byron, we got him in 9th.
Yes.
Started position 5th, total points of 30. And then finishing it out with some Hendricks. Let's go, guys. Let's go with the slow clap. Alex Bowman starting position 25th. Total points, we do not have them here, but that is okay. I'm sure it's
No.
somewhere around 20 to 30.
Oopsies.
Emily! No, I'm just kidding. But you guys
It's
can
been a
check
long
that out.
day.
Well, I was gonna say he's below the cut line, so I don't think
Yeah.
it. But if you guys
Okay.
are keeping up, you guys can check out his points. They got them on NASCAR.com for you. So, Emily, do you want to do the stages and who had the most points, and then I can do the rec report?
Absolutely.
All right.
So, stage 1, you have Ryan Blaney taking stage 1, followed by Briscoe and then Logano. And then stage 2, you've got Logano, Hamlin, and Briscoe. And then Joey Logano left the race with the most points overall.
Yep. So Logano was up there most of the time. He's heating up, I think, like you said a couple weeks ago. I think you called it. So gotta watch out for him. But so for the rec report, in lap 74th, Briscoe and Cindric have a tight battle getting off of pit road. They did almost run into each other, and Briscoe had a slow change on the left rear tire, but was still able to retain second somehow. Watching it was stressful because I was like, I don't know what's gonna happen here.
What's
But
happening?
yeah, what is happening? It's always pit road. Lap 125, Zane Smith spins off of turn 2 from 32nd, which was just like, I don't
How?
even know. He just spun. It was like a Kyle Larson thing where it's like a ghost car got him and he just spun out of nowhere.
Wee.
Yep, I think he just wanted to go for a spin. He was bored back there. So,
I mean, I would be too.
right? Lap 180, Cindric nearly collides with Suarez as Suarez exits his stall. So everybody, watch out for Cindric on pit road. He's
Yeah.
trying to get you. He's trying to get you. Lap 284, caution comes out as Hocevar stalls in turn 3, which was the craziest thing to watch because he literally just stopped. Like he was literally just out on the track and could not move. It was
Could
I
not
was
go.
like, I know. I was trying to figure out. I was like, what is going on with him? Like,
I know the truck had to like come behind his car and
push
literally like
him.
drive into his car to push him down the track.
It's like the walk of shame, really, for them. I
Uh-huh.
mean, and apparently he shifted from. I think he shifted from third. Was it third to fifth or fifth to third? I can't remember what I saw. He
Can't
just
remember.
he did some kind of shifting situation that just stalled his car out, and then he was out for the rest of the race.
Yeah.
So
I know. I've been noticing that he hasn't been doing the greatest since
yeah,
he maybe got himself a woman.
I know, and she is actually I've seen in her comments she is getting a lot of the blame for being bad luck, which I do feel bad about because I
Yeah,
don't
I mean, it's
know.
not her fault, but my thing is, like, she's still calling him NASCAR man and, like, her friend, but
Yeah.
it's like, girl, we know y'all more than that.
Yeah, well, did you see his new paint scheme on his car for the next race?
Yes, it has, like, her handwriting on it.
Yeah, which I'm not gonna lie, that paint scheme is kind of fire. I kind of wanted a shirt with that paint scheme on it, but I like
Yeah, I
pink.
will not lie, it's pretty, yeah, I'm a girl, I love pink, so I love that
Me
car.
too. I can already hear Justin's comments though about the paint scheme. He's gonna call him, you know. But anyways, we're gonna move on from that. He does not like Carson Hocevar, and I do. So that's been a tough conversation. But so the biggest losers, Bell, sadly, he's gotten so close for so many races. He just needs his time to shine. Thank you, Emily, for that note because you are correct. We are rooting for him. I kind of was hoping he would do better this race, but
Yeah. At
it's
first,
fine.
I had never really been a big fan of him,
Hmm.
but I think just seeing him like get so close to like winning so many races in a row and just seeing like that frustration in his face, like it kind of
Yeah,
makes me feel bad for him. So I would like to see him at least win one, get that
absolutely.
taste of winning, and then he can not finish first anymore.
Yeah. I mean, he just needs to get him one, hopefully soon. But I don't know. I kind of worry. Speaking of the next one in the biggest losers category, Joey Logano haters. So anybody that does not like him, I think you guys are gonna have a rough next couple weeks because he is actually projected to win the next one too.
Yeah.
So,
I think he's on a warpath, and I think they better all watch out of Joey.
oh yeah,
Mr.
like
Megamind himself.
yeah, I'm not necessarily a betting person. Like I don't ever really put actual money down. But we do a joke where we do Monopoly money. I would put my Monopoly money on Joey Logano next week.
Hmm.
So,
Oh,
uh,
absolutely. I put it all in. Take it
yeah,
all.
yeah, take it. So, biggest winners, obviously Joey Logano. He's been doing great the last few weeks. All the Hendricks guys, let's go. Me and Emily are so excited. I want to think that they've been watching the podcast and they have been reprimanded enough and they knew they had to do better.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
and then we got our polar bear, Josh Berry. People, for the people that don't know why we're calling him that, revert to the next or the last episode we did. There's a polar bear meme. It will all make sense. But or you can look it up. Just look up polar bear meme. That's what we're referring to. But this is the
Hmm.
second race that he's finished in the top 10. So let's go, Josh Berry. And
Woo!
yes, I'm gonna let Emily cover the first. Emily, I'll let you cover through Noah, and then I can take Kyle Busch Day since I put all those notes down there for that.
Perf.
So
Okay, so we're going to jump into some of our NASCAR news that we have gotten in the past week. So, starting off strong,
yes,
Connor Zilisch will be coming to Hendrick Motorsports in 2028 to drive the number 48 Ally Chevy. I when I saw that, I got so excited. Like,
oh
don't
yeah,
get me wrong, I love Alex Bowman, and like I really am gonna miss him driving with Hendricks, but he's got to put himself first and his health, and I wish him nothing but the best. I can still see him doing something within NASCAR,
oh
but
absolutely,
I am so excited for Connor to come drive for Hendricks. I really think that might be like the little push he needs because
yeah,
Hendricks is such like a strong like competitor. Like I know like they haven't been doing great this season,
mm-hmm,
but everyone's gonna have a bad season. But I think overall, just like the drivers that have came from Hendricks and the
mm-hmm,
drivers we have now, I mean, they're all such strong competitors
oh yeah,
that I really think that Hendricks is going to make him better.
Oh, yeah. Well, I do have to say, there's been some. Have you seen? I mean, we're excited about it, but have you seen, like, the people upset about it?
Yes. You're always going to have those two. Like, we
Yeah.
can all agree to disagree. Like, everyone's going to have their own opinions. Some people may have like, I know, like, I've seen some people thought that Corey Haim should have taken over full
That's
time.
absolutely what I was getting at. I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, people are upset. They think that Corey Haim got like shafted, for lack of a
Booted.
better
Yeah.
word. So, because his dad got involved in on that and everything, and I actually didn't know that. I found that out the other day, and I was shocked. But again, I think this is the right move for them. I'm excited to see what Connor does for Hendricks. And yeah, that's going to be exciting. I might have to get a Connor Zilisch shirt once he
I know. I was
switches
thinking about
over.
that. Might have to get a Connor shirt and rep the Hendrick Motorsports. But I mean, I'm excited. I think he's going to do good. He's such a young driver.
Hmm.
I think he has a bright future ahead. So everyone's going to have their opinion. Not everyone's going to be happy, but I'm happy. So
I know, me too. I think the little guy that comes into Canada is Mr. Marty. I don't know if you've ever heard me talk about him, but he's a huge Connor Zilisch fan, and when I see him again, I want to talk to him about it. He's gonna be stoked because he loves Chase and he likes Hendricks Motorsports, and he's like an old school NASCAR fan. So I'm
yeah.
interested I want to hear his take on it. So I'll have to come back on the podcast and report back because I always go to Mr. Marty for all the NASCAR stuff. I always ask his
That's
opinion.
right.
Yeah, I always like to hear like the old school fans' opinion too, even though it very much differs. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things that have changed in NASCAR. So, like I said, I always like to get
Absolutely.
I always read everybody's opinions and takes on it. So that'll be interesting.
Yeah.
We'll have to see going forward how this plays out, but I'm sure it'll be great. So I'm
Yeah,
excited.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Moving on. So we've got Briscoe, Elliott, and Bell. They all clinch a spot in the postseason.
Whoop.
So yay for Elliott. We love that for him.
Let's
Woo!
go.
And then Noah Gregson signs a contract extension with Front Row Motorsports to drive the number 4.
Let's
Gotta
go.
love Noah.
We have to go get our foreheads signed sometime.
Yes, maybe at Martinsville.
Can you
Because
imagine?
because
Can
I
you
mean it
imagine?
will be cooler by that time,
Yeah.
and I'll just never forget when he posted on his Instagram. It was like, "Oh, y'all and y'all nasty sweaty foreheads.
That's
My
so
Sharpie
funny.
isn't sticking."
That's my question. Like, I want to know how that started. Like, did somebody just like do it and he posted
As
it and then everybody was like, "This is a great idea. Let me go do
they're
this."
like, "Oh, I want to be on Noah's Instagram with him.
Yeah.
Get
No,
my forehead signed."
we should totally go up and just be like, "Yeah, can you just sign our foreheads?" That would be freaking hilarious.
Please
Like,
sign them both,
and we
and
have to
then
get
here's the
pictures.
sticker.
So we'll make those our background for one of the podcasts if
Oh,
that
absolutely.
happens.
And then of course we have to hand him a sticker.
Oh, you know what? It's funny you said that. Like, when I got to run into Corey LaJoy, I had a sticker and I was going to give it to him, but I was so nervous. I was just caught off guard because for one, it's loud down there. Qualifying for the
Right.
Cup Series was happening. So I had like my ear protection and I could barely hear anything. And man, I should have, when I was down there, I should have just handed them to any of the Bubba actually walked by and ran into Miss Deborah, and I was like, should I do it? And then I was like, no, he probably will throw that away. So,
You should have. He
I
probably would
know.
be the one to throw it away, but it don't hurt to try.
No, next time, if there is a next time, I'm gonna have to do that. But I definitely gave out a lot of stickers. If anyone is listening that I met at Richmond, thank you. I gave out a bunch of stickers in the tailgating area, and I also interviewed a bunch of people. So
Yay.
I'll get that video out in the next couple days because it was really fun. But
Yeah.
special shout out to Henry, who had a podcast called Behind the Wall, which I think you guys can still go listen to some of the older podcasts that they have. I think he said the stuff might be still up on like Spotify, but he was super helpful. All his tips were great. So thank you, Henry. Your video, you'll see him in the video. So
Also, I
yeah.
think if we go to Noah, he signs our foreheads, we stick a sticker on his.
Oh my God, Emily, that's great. Do you?
And so we take a picture of him. He takes a picture of us.
Oh
Boom.
my
We're
gosh.
BFFs.
Seriously, please, can we do that? That is
Be like, sir.
Emily, keep that one in the memory bank. We have got to do that at Martinsville.
Okay, I'll make a note of it
Yeah,
because
we
my
have to
my
do it.
memory bank is not the greatest.
Well, it would be funny to do a TikTok where he's signing our foreheads, and then at the end, it's a video of us putting a sticker on his head.
Boop.
That's the best thing ever. That's a great
Yes.
idea. I
And I
love
feel
it.
like out of like all the drivers, like he would be like the one to like be down for it.
I mean, if he's kissing Granny, I think getting a sticker on his forehead's probably gonna
Like,
be.
listen, if you can kiss Granny over here,
Yeah,
I know you can let us stick a sticker on your
please.
forehead.
I mean, and what's the worst he's gonna say? No. I don't think he'd say no. I think he'd be
No, but
okay
if
with
he
it.
said no, that's fine. I'd be like, okay, well, instead of sticking it on your forehead, we'll just not stick it to you. But
Yeah,
here you go.
here's a sticker for you. I know, just like, oh, that'd be insane. I actually think he might let us do it. I don't know. I don't
Okay,
know.
that one's going in the notes. We'll just start making a list of like content ideas we
But yeah.
need to do.
And we're always open, guys. If you think of anything that you want us to do, I mean, depending on how crazy it is, just
Yeah,
give
we
us
can
some
only
ideas.
we're only doing so much.
Right, right. So we're gonna have to talk about something that's very tough, and we're recording this on the 19th, but yesterday was Kyle Busch Day, which we talked about him. I think we talk about him almost every podcast, but so we're just gonna, or I'm gonna go over some facts about Kyle Busch Day. August 18th, 8 and 18, which represents the two numbers that Busch drove during his Cup career. He won both of his Cup championships in the number 18 Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota before later driving the number 8 for Richard Childress Racing. He finished his career with a staggering 234 wins across NASCAR's 3 National Series, which is the most ever. Yes, that's wild.
That's
And
crazy.
I wanted to put this in here. There were a couple tributes made, which there were tributes everywhere. If you even follow NASCAR remotely, there were just tributes. His wife's killed me. I
Oh
was
my, yeah.
crying in the club. I mean, that's just the
Uh-huh.
saddest thing. I can't even imagine. AJ Allmendinger shared a funny video interaction with Kyle from earlier this year. Kyle had won a Craftsman Truck Series race at Dover, which ultimately became the final win of his career just 6 days before his death. Allmendinger recalled that Kyle's personality, or sorry, his trademark personality, and said, "God, I love Kyle. He's my favorite." Which, holy moly, that is so sad.
That's so sad.
Yeah, and then the tributes aren't over. Ty Gibbs will run Kyle's iconic M&M paint scheme at Bristol on September 19th, honoring one of Bush's most recognizable cars, which that just gave me chills. I have chills
Yeah.
all over my arm right now.
I'm really excited for that. So I
Me
really
too.
hope that race Gibbs can go out there, race the car for Kyle, and for the love of God, put it in victory lane.
That would be insane.
That
It would be
would
insane.
literally make me cry in the club.
No,
Like
me
I would
too.
be bawling
I'm
if that
probably going to
happened.
be bawling when I see, like, just seeing the car
Yeah.
go around is going to be insane. I think it's going to
Yeah.
be very emotional. I
I
mean,
know we say this like every podcast, but every single race, it is still does not feel real that we do not see that number 8 car out there.
no,
It's
it's
just, and I
crazy.
follow along with his wife Samantha, and just like the posts and the stories she posts.
Hmm.
I mean, they literally like have my heart breaking for her and her family, and especially their kids. I could not imagine.
I can't either. I mean, like I said, it's still so hard to believe he's not out there still
Hmm.
racing, and it just, it's a crazy, like, it's just so unexpected. Like, I remember you texting me at the gym still that it happened. I hadn't been on social media, and you texted me, and I immediately got on social media and was like, oh my gosh, like, this is wild. Like, is this true? Like, this is crazy. And sadly enough, it
Yeah.
was. I mean, it's crazy how you can be healthy one day and race, and then, a few days from
Yeah.
then, I mean,
It's crazy how life happens, because I
it
mean,
is.
like when I found out the news, like I just like remember that day so vividly. Like
Yeah.
my parents were here, and I was with Lyle, and like I sat down and I just got on Instagram, and like the first thing that was there was that he had passed, and
Mhm.
I like literally gasped
Me
out
too.
loud, and
Me
everyone was
too.
like, what's wrong? Like, what happened? And like I told him, and like we were all in shock. We were like, it was kind of like, okay, this can't be real. Like,
Mm-mm.
is this like, are we being punked or something? Because
Right.
it does not feel real. And the more and more I saw, I was like, this is actually real. And I mean, I like, I know, like, they don't know who we are. And like, we just knew them as like the NASCAR drivers. But like, I like went days and was like so upset about it. I was
Yeah.
like, this just like is so sad. And it's just because it was so unexpected
Mm-hmm.
that I just like, I felt for his wife, his kids, his family, the racing community.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's just every day it just doesn't feel real.
No, it doesn't. And he's very missed. Like I said, it's just crazy not seeing him out there on the track, like going to races and knowing he's not out there. I mean, it's just
Yeah.
the craziest thing, and it's so sad. And I'm glad that they're honoring him still. And I know this weekend that they have the Bowman Gray race honoring him, so
Yes.
that'll be really memorable race. I was gonna
Yeah.
try to go, but it was just out of the cards. So hopefully,
Uh,
I think they're doing something October 9th for him too. I think maybe in Charlotte. So
okay.
yeah,
Yeah.
but not to move on from a very sad thing, but I did forget to mention the Kyle Larson thing.
Yes.
So Kyle Larson, for anybody who may not know, he left the race or the Cup Series race right after in Richmond, got on a plane and went to, was it Knox? I can't
I
remember.
I can't remember if it was
Hold
Knoxville
on,
or
let me.
Nashville.
Yeah, see, that's what was crazy because they kept saying he was going halfway across the country, and I was confused because I thought I saw like
Halfway
Knoxville, and I was
across
like,
the country, you're literally going from Virginia to Tennessee.
I know, that's what I was saying. So let me get the correct information up here so we don't lead people astray.
I mean,
But
halfway across the
apparently,
country would be like California.
I know that's why I was a little confused. Also, not the first Kyle Larson search being Kyle Larson Japanese. So for
Yeah, because didn't
anybody,
he make that comment?
he did, and it's on one of the. I can't remember if we posted the TikTok that I put the clip in, but he's literally clarifying that he's not Chinese, he's Japanese, and he said to get
You
his.
tell him.
Yeah, he said to get his race right. So okay,
Oh,
so it's the Knoxville Nationals,
okay, that's right.
and he flew over 1,100 miles to Iowa. So it was Iowa. That's
It was
why I
a
was so confused. And he
oh,
led all 50 laps. And also, allegedly, he got booed walking into the race, by the way. I don't know if anybody saw that. I
like the
think
Cup race or the
the
Knoxville
the
Nash.
not the cup race, when he went to Iowa, he got
Uh,
booed when he showed up. I think people were like, "Oh, great. This
this
guy."
guy, this guy.
Yeah, so he caught a private flight during the massive rain delay during like at Knoxville, which I'm guessing that's just the name of the racetrack. So,
Okay,
and he arrived at the track with a police escort right before the main events of the race, which is crazy. So he led every single lap. He secured the $200,000 top prize, and this marks
nice.
Larson's fourth career Knoxville Nationals championship. So yeah, that's kind
Okay,
of crazy.
yeah, I saw that. I saw that, but I just didn't really go into depth of what it entailed. But
Same.
he loves doing like them double races, like him and the Indy,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it's just like he loves to race.
Oh, he does. But I mean, he's killing it. So I guess he
Yeah,
just
he is.
imagine though going 1,100 miles in an airplane and then having to get off and race again. I hope that man took a nap. That's all I gotta say. Which he likes to take naps during the races, as we know. So we've seen
Yeah.
that. But his flight was actually one of the most tracked flights ever. Did you see that too?
No.
Yeah, apparently his plane flight was one of the most tracked flights, and he made a comment saying he was surprised that it wasn't Taylor Swift or the president. So he's funny. He's got
He
some rips in him, man. He
he
just,
does. His like I don't know. I think deep down like he's got a very good sense of humor and like
yeah.
I can see him just ripping someone
Oh,
with his
absolutely.
comments.
Absolutely. But I just thought that was cool, and I figured we had to mention it because
Oh
that's
yeah,
some pretty big news. But
that is pretty cool. I
yeah,
mean, kudos to him. I mean,
yeah.
he's a great NASCAR driver. I will
hmm
give him that.
Yeah, even though he's
But
had a rough few weeks in the Cup Series, at
yeah,
least he could come back and redeem himself, which he didn't do bad at all during the Cup Series this week. So, but
mm-mm.
yeah, so like we said with our backgrounds, go Hendrick Motorsports. Sorry for anybody who does not like Hendrick. I know you guys obviously know that that is our team over here, but we do like other drivers as well, as you guys can tell. So. We will be back after the race this weekend with another episode. So this has been Backstretch Babes, episode 6. Thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate the support. Leave us some comments. Let us know your thoughts about the race. And Emily, do you have anything to tell our viewers?
Yes. Thank you for listening. Like, subscribe, comment, and stay fast, babes.
Woo woo.
Boop, boop.